All right, man. Let's talk about Tank Davis. Tank Davis. Just bringing y'all a little news of what happened over the weekend with the Tank Davis fight. So Tank Davis was scheduled to fight Rolly Romero on December the 6th, I think it was. If you don't know who Rolly Romero is, he's a Mayweather Promotions fighter. Think he's like 17 or 18 and 0. Really, in my opinion, not that skilled. He does have power. He has knockout power. I believe, in my opinion, he won both fights, but I think his last two fights, I think he might have been outboxed, and they gave him like a gift decision. Um, Not on Tank level at all. He's not on Tank level at all. But nevertheless, they had a fight schedule. They just did a press conference, I think a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. A lot of people might have seen it went viral. He had on the fur coat. He was on stage calling Tank out. Normal stuff they do in the press conference. But what happened was Rolly Romero had some I think I want to say it was sexual assault charges pinned on him by a lot of women that said that they were about to go to the authorities and basically like press charges against Rolly Romero. It was a few women. I don't know what the number is exact, but it was a few women. So what happened with the fight is the fight is in jeopardy. Basically, um, Mayweather Promotions is looking for a backup plan for the Rolly Romero fight because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna be on some type of police investigation, right? Um, so they're looking for a backup fight, which is fine. Business got to keep rolling. Rolly, he has to fight that case. I don't know if he's guilty or not, but nevertheless, they bringing on charges, so it is what it is. Now, um, if you don't know this, Devin Haney is scheduled to fight in December also. He was supposed to fight the 5th, I believe, which is like the day before, like a Friday, I believe it is. He's supposed to fight Joseph Jojo Diaz, right? Um, so now basically Tank and Mayweather Promotions are trying to offer Jojo Diaz the fight with Tank, right? Now, Jojo Diaz and Devin Haney already are in talks, and it's already been a contract sent to Jojo Diaz for Devin Haney to fight. I ain't trying to lose you, but they already supposed to be fighting, right? So Devin Haney Promotions have sent a contract, right, to Jojo Diaz for them to get ready to fight. Well, now that the Tank fight got messed up because of Rolly and his legal, process, now Mayweather Promotions is trying to, swoop in and take Devin Haney's fight, right? And offer his opponent that he had a contract to come over there and fight with Tank. Now, I understand business is business. I get all that. I get that part. My thing is, I feel like Mayweather Promotion is scamming us, man. I do, man, because I watch Tank come up and I watch how he fight, and I know they bringing him along. They bringing him along slow. Um, but they keep telling us he's the goods, right? I get it. He's the goods. He's a knockout artist. He box wells, southpaw. Very very skilled, man. But in my opinion, there's a lot of fights out there that he could be fighting other than pulling Jojo Diaz, which is probably a B minus fighter. Maybe he's a good fighter. Um, but you got Gary Russell out there. He could even offer the fight to Devin Haney himself. You got Teofimo Lopez, which has a fight on the books, but I think that fight fell through. Um, could he offer Shakur? Would Shakur take that fight? I know he's at 130, but I think Tank is fighting at 135, so that's 5 pounds. Um, Tank has not been fighting the top five fighters at 130, 135, or 140. And it's starting to show, man. It's starting. If you look at the people he's fighting, he's not fighting the top five guys. He's not. And I'm gonna run them down for you. Josh Taylor is the guy at 140. Josh Taylor has all the belts. He's undisputed. Tank just fought at 140. I don't see Tank sending Josh Taylor a contract to fight. I don't see it. He also could fight Teofimo. I don't see him sending him a contract. He could fight Devin Haney, not sending him a contract. He could fight Shakur, like I said, not sending him a contract. Gary Russell Jr., who fights at a lower weight class, but already said that he would send him send him the contract. Not fighting him. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting to a point where it's like, I feel like the fans are being scammed. Like, bro, why is Mayweather Promotions? What's the guy name? The Matrix, man. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko, not sending them a contract. It's a lot of top fighters that we want Tank to fight from 130 to 140. And it seemed like Mayweather Promotions is basically they're strategic in what they're doing. He's not fighting the top competition. He's not. And if you don't believe me, just go through BoxRec, Google it, go through BoxRec, look at the top fighters from 140, 135, and 130. Go look at the top fighters, and you tell me which one of them fighters that Mayweather Promotions sent the contract to fight. He's not fighting them, man. And it's starting to be obvious to the hardcore boxing fans on what they're doing. They're being very strategic in how they moving around the divisions, man. I'm just being honest. He's not fighting the top competition. And me personally, as a hardcore boxing fan and somebody that buys, 6, 7, 8 pay-per-views a year, I'm not buying any more Tank pay-per-views, man. I'm streaming them because as a hardcore boxing fan, it's my money that I put on the line. That $80 I put on the line is for you to at least attempt to fight, B+ fighters at least. I would like you to fight A+ fighters, but at least give me B+ fighters. I'm tired of seeing fights that Tank is like a 90-10 ratio that, Tank is 90% and the opponent is 10%, maybe has a puncher's chance of maybe winning the fight. Other than that, we already know who's going to win the fight, but we still paying $80, $90 to watch Tank fight for these fights that we know he's a heavy favorite. I can't do it no more, man. And like I said, I like Tank. That's why when I did my top 5, Tank wasn't in there because he avoids a lot of fights. And I don't know if it's him or Mayweather Promotions, but anywhere it go, he's avoiding a lot of fighters, man. And that's why I say I think they scam the fans, man. I think they scamming the fans. It's me. I pay my hard-earned money for all these boxing matches, so I feel like I have a voice, man. And I'm not buying Tank pay-per-views. I stream them. I do all that. He is skipping over way too many fighters, man, and it's starting to be blatant, man. I want to know what y'all think about that, man. Bro, fight Devin, bro. You got to give us a fight, man. That's a 50-50 fight, man. You avoiding these top fighters, man. Fight a champion, a real champion. You know what I'm saying? Not an interim belt. Fight the real champions, man, at 130, 135, or 140, man. It's like I said, it's a scam alert, man. In my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, because it's getting real boxing is frustrating, man. It's a lot of politics, man. And I want to see the best fight the best. And Tank is not doing that, man. You tell us he the goods. Mayweather Promotions get on camera all the time and tell us how good he is. So let him fight the guys. Let it be a 50-50 fight. Let me know what y'all think, man, because it's getting kind of frustrating with Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to think he a fraud, man, and Mayweather don't believe in him. I like to see him fight, but if your own people don't believe in you, how can I believe in you? You know what I'm saying? That's why I mess with Devin. Devin to fight anybody. Shakur, he fight anybody. Line him up, send him the contract. As long as the business works out, he'll fight him. Tank ain't the same, man. They moving funny over there at Mayweather Promotions. Let me know what y'all think.